Crowhill here. Welcome to Conspiracy Corner. Today we want to talk about birds. Good evening, Pigweed.
Good evening, Crowhill.
Right.
So, Conspiracy Corner.
Conspiracy Corner. That's right, where we examine the plausible, the ridiculous, and the occasionally true theories about what's really going on.
Okay.
But what are we drinking?
This is the Foster's Lager.
Okay, very good.
And what's on your mind?
Well, you know, why do birds hang out on power lines?
Oh, I don't know. To poop on cars or something?
No, they're recharging their batteries.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So, conspiracy theories. We're kicking off this segment with a conspiracy theory about conspiracy theories.
Yes.
And if you have seen the Birds Aren't Real,
Yes.
You have to wonder, who believes this? What are they believing? And where did this thing come from?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's actually pretty fun.
It is fun.
Yeah. So the idea is that all the birds were replaced in like the mid 20th century.
Right.
All the birds were killed and they were replaced with drones. And the drone birds have, cameras for eyes, right. and their bird watching goes both ways.
Right. Exactly. So they're spying on us.
They're spying on us.
For the government.
If it flies, it spies.
If it flies, it spies.
That's right.
So, so this came from a college student who noticed, I don't know, I think he was just getting bored of all of the, the ridiculousness of all the rallies.
Yes.
Right? And so you've got, because they lost their script. They lost focus, right? There's never it stopped being a rally for, and it's a rally for everything all at once.
So I think he also grew up in an environment where there are a lot of people believing crazy conspiracy theories. Yeah, I think
he wanted to inject into this rally environment something just complete, because everybody's holding a different sign.
Right.
You've got the environmentalist sign, the I hate Trump sign, the feminist sign, the commie sign.
That's
and
right.
Like, well, what is going on here?
What's uniting all this?
Yes, this is also so. What if I just put up? I could carry my own cardboard sign of something so ridiculous.
Right. Yes.
But is it any more ridiculous than any of these other people? And would anybody even notice? So it just said,
Birds aren't real.
Birds aren't real.
And he had a truck detailed out with with the stickers, birds aren't real, and with a bunch of the slogans and things on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he drove the truck around and went to rallies and things. And lots of people went to his birds aren't real rallies.
Yes, but not because they were convinced by the argument of this conspiracy.
Yeah.
I think they all had the same sense of irony and the same sort of exhaustion with conspiracy theories.
Yes.
That it's pretending to participate in order to be in on the joke.
Yes.
So it's like you're by the people who have the bumper stickers. So somebody paid a lot of money for a billboard.
Yes.
And none of these people actually believe it. They just want to be part.
Could you imagine spending the money to promote something that you know is not true just as part of a joke?
Yes. Yes. I mean, so it's really social commentary on conspiracy theories, how flimsy they can be.
Yes.
In order to
and garner a bunch of attention.
Yes.
Because apparently these guys, they had rallies and they had their slogans, they put signs up, they had the truck, they had all this stuff. And some news outlets thought that there was a genuine conspiracy theory, and people really believed this stuff about birds aren't real, that they're all robots and that they're spying on us. And
what's with the poop?
Oh, the poop is liquid tracking devices.
Yes, tracking devices.
Yes. And apparently they inject chemicals into the rain. The birds do.
Oh, gosh.
So it's sort of like the chemtrail thing. So the birds are putting chemicals into our environment. I think the parrots are telling us things, that we trying to introduce concepts into the discourse, right? So birds are doing all this stuff. They poop on your car to track you. They're watching you all the time. And they just recharge themselves on the power lines.
But then there becomes the conspiracy It's like a conspiracy within a conspiracy. The only conspiracy that's really going on is the idea, like the news people that are buying into it. The belief that there are people who actually believe the conspiracy. You know what I mean? It's like the Russian nesting doll of conspiracies.
That's right. Yes, it's a conspiracy about conspiracies, and it makes you wonder. Like, how many of these conspiracy theories that are out there are people just trolling? I mean, these guys were clearly trolling.
Yes.
None of them believed this, but they were trolling, and they did a good job trolling. And it makes you wonder, like, how many of the other crazy conspiracy theories that are out there they don't really believe it. They just think it's fun.
Hold on. What was the conspiracy? QAnon was started by some guys who just kind of wanted to see if they could get some kind of ball rolling.
Yes.
And that one really has gotten some legs.
That one did have a lot of legs. And people started speculating who Q was. Yes. Somebody thought it was Robert F. Kennedy Jr. at one point. Okay. Yeah. Right. But I think you're right. It started off as just a pretend thing. And so you wonder, people who are into these conspiracy theories, do they believe them or not? And then this guy who was heavily involved in this did an X video or TEDx video.
Oh, no kidding.
About the conspiracy theory and why he did it. And
did he expect it to be successful, or was he just goofing off on the day of the initial rally when he just walked out with a piece of cardboard and those words? Did he have all of this layered out, or did it, as it caught fire, he said, well, I'll just keep rolling with it?
I don't know. He didn't get into those details, but he started off his TED Talk talking about the conspiracy. He's saying, you think birds are real, but he's acting the part of believing the conspiracy theory.
Oh, I see. That's good.
Then he sort of did a reset, said, wait a minute, I don't believe any of that. And then he went into what he was talking about. So the first 5 minutes, the people are sitting there thinking, come on, why are you telling us this nonsense? And then he goes in to explain it. And the idea was, they also had an actor who pretended to be a CIA agent who confessed to the crime. Like, nice. He was a CIA agent. He's saying, yeah, we did this, and this is why, and I'm a whistleblower, and all. This. Yeah. So that's the kind of thing that you want to build up your conspiracy theory. The media bought it. His goal was to show how silly they are, but he also had this interesting comment about, as he was playing the part, he started to kind of feel what it was like to be a conspiracy theorist and have everybody saying, you're the problem, come up and accuse you and yell at you and all that. And he said, maybe in dealing with conspiracy theories, we need to try to understand a little better why people are so primed to fall for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, I think it exposes how little actual information you need to have, how completely outlandish a thing can be.
Yes.
And then what you need, or if you're to continue the fake conspiracy, is the fake denial. Mm-hmm. Right? Like you just sort of go layer to layer, like, or that's exactly what a conspiracy theorist would say if you were participating. Yes. No. So you deny that
denial is the first sign. It's kind of like you're a drug addict. No, I'm not. That's what a drug addict would say.
Where can I go?
What can I do? What can I do? So he was saying that we address beliefs first. Somebody believes pick your conspiracy theory. Somebody believes that, and we address the belief side of it rather than trying to address the belonging side of it. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times when people feel they believe something and they get confronted and people yell at them, and then they find like-minded people who support them, and they have this attitude of belonging, and it's almost as if the deeper you go into the conspiracy theory, the more you're bonded with your fellow conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, and the other thing is the special feeling of having special access to knowledge that people at large don't.
I'm in the know, and those guys all have blinders
a bunch of blinders, a bunch of sheep.
Yes.
when the real story is here, and I'm a keeper of that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's it's got its own satisfying feeling.
Sure,
It
of
must.
course it does. Yeah, it's like being in a cult or something.
Yeah.
You have all these friends who have this enlightenment, and you can criticize all the other people who fall for. Gosh, these people fall for that stupid stuff. They don't know what we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a persecution complex.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it's almost you know, the only reason that they're after me is because I'm speaking the truth.
Yes,
right?
and the fact
the more that they tell you you're an idiot, it doesn't make any sense. You're just trying to bury the truth.
the fact of persecuting the conspiracy theorist is part of the proof of the conspiracy.
Yes.
Yeah, because they know that you're onto something. So I thought it was absolute genius that they had a pretend CIA agent whistleblower. They took a lot of the components of a conspiracy theory and wrapped it all into this big fake, to the point where they had rallies.
It is the worst fake. It's worse than saying faking the moon landing or something. Birds aren't real. It's just so dumb.
It's so
but
dumb.
it has to be that dumb to make the point, I guess.
Well, I do have to say this. They made this good point. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I've never seen it.
No. You know why?
Because they produce.
They come out of the factory full grown.
Yeah, of course.
You don't see baby pigeons. I do see other baby birds.
Oh, gosh.
So that's Conspiracy Corner. So now we've got to give it a rating. That's our standard.
yeah. No, this isn't tough. With the ones that we have on the docket,
yes.
They're a little more plausible, and so you've got your rating, and I have a scale over here. So
okay.
So well, go ahead. Tell me how your rating works.
Yeah, well, it's obvious. Okay, so we have totally false, distorted truth, plausible, probably happening, or open question.
Yeah.
What's missing here is actually it's right, which we have to.
Yeah, well, mine is simpler.
Okay.
It's I don't believe this.
Right.
I doubt it. I'd be very surprised if it were true.
Yeah.
I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was true.
Right.
And I believe this one.
Sure. Okay, that's a good scale.
This is it. This is definitely a 1 on both scales here.
Yes.
This is totally false, and I don't believe this.
Not only
is
it ridiculous, but the people who are behind it have admited that it's ridiculous.
Yes. So with this one isn't tough, but the ones in the future. They get a little grayer.
We might have even talk about the grays for that matter. So,
right.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, do we have bodies and do we have aircraft in secret facilities?
Right.
I mean, some very legitimate people.
Sure.
In power and in government and whatever. Have no problem with this.
Yeah. So we've got a list. But if you have a favorite conspiracy theory, send it into the show. pigweedshow@gmail.com. Send us your favorite conspiracy theory. We'll put it on the list if it's not already there. And make sure to like and share the show. And we'll continue to do Conspiracy Corner and go through all these crazy, wacky beliefs people have.
All right.
Okay. Very good.
What is it? Bird watching goes both ways.
It does. Cheers. Thanks so much for listening. Be sure to like this video and share it with your friends.